Hey guys, so I just want to say sorry for being gone for a while. I know I really dropped the ball over the summer in terms of making videos. I did make one video recently, I think about a week ago. I published my Splatoon 2 Levitate remix, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. My hope was that even if you weren't a big fan of the song, you could appreciate the amount of time that went into it editing-wise, and I just really like the way that turned out. Right now I'm actually live streaming on my Twitch. Pretty sure my username is just Patrick Games Twitch. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out. I'll stream sometimes. Oh man, I failed. I'll just chill stream sometimes. In fact, this is actually my first time streaming in a while, but it's working pretty well. Like the quality's not too shabby. I am connected via Ethernet on my Xbox though, so it's not too bad. But I'll see if I can get my Switch hooked up, maybe play some Switch games, but for now I just have a bunch of Xbox games. It's just a nice time. Should stop by if you have a Twitch channel, or even if you don't, just check it out. See if I'm streaming. But yeah, I'm really sorry for not posting a lot. School just started, so I'm working on applying to colleges. It's been really stressful, but luckily because my GPA and SAT scores are pretty good, I'm just going to apply to a bunch of UC schools, and it's a pretty good chance of getting in one. It's always possible I'll go to a state school and then transfer, but it's looking up. I'm excited for the future, but it is stressful as of the moment. Just planning for college is just a mess. But yeah, that's a topic for another video. So yeah, bottom line is I want to be posting more. Maybe I will in the future. Like hopefully I'll find a routine again and edit videos to sort of relieve stress. Because in the past it actually does a pretty good job of that. I like making videos. It's nice to work on that over the weekend and get it out and see what you guys think. Just talk about stuff again. So hopefully I'll be posting more in the future. I'll really try, and if I don't, just know that there is a reason. School's probably chaotic. But yeah, so far my senior year of high school is good. Some scheduling issues, but we got it all sorted out. I have a really loaded schedule this year, which is kind of unfortunate, but I did it because it looks good on resumes, so there you go. So yeah, because of my loaded schedule, it'll probably be hard for me to post videos, but like I said, I really will try. And I hit it out for a corner again. What am I doing? Anyway, I'm just going to go to the main part of this video, which is me talking about a bunch of soccer stuff. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And this is just footage from the live stream of me talking about soccer things. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Chelsea is definitely my favorite team. We're playing Manchester United, which is just a classic rivalry, but Manchester this year hasn't really been that great. I mean, they won today like 8-2 or something, which I guess is really good, but just in general, they haven't been doing that well this season. But yeah, Chelsea's just been my favorite squad, primarily because they have Conte right there in the midfield. He is one of my favorite players, and he's also really, really good. Like, look how fast he is. I'm going to pass it to him. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Boom. Just no chance. Don't even mess with him. He'll take it all the way to the goal if he needs to. Oh, rip. Okay. Conte's not that great at keeping the ball. That's why he's in midfield, but still. He's great at intercepting it. I started liking Conte in the World Cup for the French team. He's really aggressive, but like he's good at not getting yellows. But unfortunately, I think he got a yellow in the World Cup final. And then they took him off. Poor Conte, but he played really well during the tournament. But yeah, I like the French team for a lot of reasons. One is because it had Conte. I already knew who Conte was from Chelsea, and it was cool to see him on the French national team. But then France also has Mbappe. And obviously everyone likes Mbappe now, the 19-year-old superstar. I put him on my career mode squads whenever I get the chance because he is an up-and-comer. He's so good. He's quick. He's not like the quickest, but he can dash through enemies. His footwork is really, really nice. I realized I just said enemies when referring to defense. That's kind of funny. But anyway, the moral of the story was I rooted for France in the World Cup. I didn't really like Croatia for a lot of reasons. Mainly because they beat England, and I was kind of salty about that. But I was happy when Croatia beat Russia, because I was not rooting for Russia in the World Cup. Oh, that was close. Oh man, I really messed that one up. But yeah, I wasn't rooting for Croatia really at all in the tournament, except for when they were playing Russia, because I wanted Russia to lose so badly. Russia was playing Spain earlier in the cup. I don't know if you saw that game, but literally two Russian players at the end of extra time, the game was still tied and it was going to go into penalties. They pulled, like, Russian players tackled two Spanish players in the penalty box as there was a cross coming in, and those two players would have been able to just easily head it into the goal. And so it was a clear and obvious foul, but the ref didn't call it, and Spain protested, and so they did a video review, and they still didn't find anything, even though it was as clear as day. Like, you got the footage right there of two players being tackled. There was no discrepancy at all, but they didn't call it, and people were mad about that, including me. So Russia probably had the home advantage. Yeah, Russia had the advantage of the refs in that game, but that was too bad. So I didn't like Russia, and I was glad when they got beat by Croatia, but then I immediately started disliking Croatia as they were beating England. So that's just the way it goes. Soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, in the World Cup I was easily rooting for France because they had multiple players that I really liked, and Croatia made me mad. Poor England. I really wanted England to win. I really like Pickford, their goalie. I really feel like the England defense let him down. Poor guy. But yeah, this was a great World Cup for the most part, except when Russia was playing, which was frustrating. It really felt like the refs had a bias towards certain teams, because the Spain-Russia game wasn't the only game that I noticed just awful calls. And if you watch the World Cup, you'd like if you watch it extensively, you'd realize that there was something up. Yeah, I guess let me know if you guys watched the World Cup, especially the final, and who you rooted for. It really was an interesting time. This was one of the better World Cups, even though I haven't seen that many. I can't wait until the one that's in the US and Mexico and Canada. I think those are the three that they have. I might actually go to that one. That's exciting. Okay, the penalty shootout. It was a tie game. These are always intense. Here we go. Eden Hazard's up first. He's a really good striker. You always want to have your best strikers up first. Oh man, that makes no sense. De Gea's not that great in real life. Sure, he's a good goalkeeper, but in the World Cup, he literally faced 8 shots and saved 1. Like, he did not have a good World Cup. So when people say he's world class, I have my doubts. That's probably pretty controversial, though. Yeah. No. Yes. Okay. Oh, right off the post. Okay, here we go. Lukaku's a good striker. Got it. This is looking good. Courtois is doing really well. Okay, Fabregas, you need to make this. I want to do a shot right down the middle, but no, too predictable. Too predictable. No, De Gea, come on. Just chill for a second. You're not this good. Yes, okay. Courtois is just amazing. Okay. Courtois is actually a really good kicker too. It's surprising. Yes, yes, Moses, yes. Okay, this is it. If I save this, it's game. But we have Pogba, and he's a good penalty kicker. Actually, he just missed a penalty today. Yes, that's game. Manchester, Chelsea, and we took it home. All right. The squad took it home. What a great match. Alright, see you guys.